Hello viewers and welcome to EBC World, the voice of Pan-Africanism, bringing you the latest news highlights of the hour. I am Tabitha John. Do stay with us, commencing with the top stories. Minister of Tourism says the UNESCO inscribed Bali Mountains National Park boosts tourism potential of the country. And China's largest electric vehicle manufacturers enter East African markets. The State Minister for Finance, Emerita Sowasaw, received Kang Seok-hee, Ambassador of the Republic of Korea to Ethiopia, at her office. The two discussed bilateral issues, focusing on strengthening Republic of Korea's support to Ethiopia, particularly in the development and economic spheres. State Minister Emerita expressed gratitude to the government of the Republic of Korea for its long-term cooperation and support to Ethiopia, citing the assistance as epitome of flourishing historical relationship between the two nations and peoples. The ambassador, on his part, expressed his satisfaction about the overall cooperation between the two countries and affirmed his government's commitment to increase its development assistance to Ethiopia from $3.2 billion in 2023 to $5.2 billion in 2024. Finally, both sides agreed to hold bilateral policy consultations annually and put emphasis on the preparation of less fragmented and more impactful projects in the future. The Water and Energy Minister, Habtamu Ittafa, has participated in a ministerial meeting held in Dubai entitled Accelerated Partnership for Renewables in Africa on the sidelines of COP28. The ministerial meeting, organized by the International Renewable Energy Agency, IRENA, brought Sierra Leone, Zimbabwe, Kenya, Namibia, Rwanda and Ethiopia together for cooperation in the renewable energy sector. According to the Ministry of Water and Energy, the countries, including Ethiopia, have charted out a ministerial statement for cooperation on accelerated partnership for renewables in Africa. The countries reached an understanding that the Accelerated Partnership for Renewables in Africa project, which is being supported by Germany and Denmark, will play a crucial role in promoting regional power integration. On the occasion, Habtamu pointed out that during the past years, Ethiopia has exported 1,000 gigawatt-hours of electricity to neighboring countries as part of its efforts to back the regional economic integration through power supply. He also reaffirmed Ethiopia's commitment to ramp up power exports to neighboring countries. The United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, inscribed Shualid Festival, an annual three-day festival celebrated by the Harari people of Ethiopia, as an intangible world cultural heritage. The inscription of Shualid Festival as World Heritage was announced at the 18th session of the Intergovernmental Committee for the Safeguarding of the Intangible Cultural Heritage, being underway from Monday 4 to Saturday 9 December 2023 at the Cresta Moana Resort in Kasane, the Republic of Botswana. Harar City becomes the first city in Ethiopia to be home to two UNESCO heritages, the historic Jagol and Shualid Festival. Shualid Festival marks the end of 6 days of fasting to compensate omissions during Ramadan. The Harari people celebrate Shualid at the shrines of Au Shulum Ahmed and Au Akbara, found at the main entrance gates of the walled city of Harar. President of Harare region, Ordin Bedri, has sent a congratulatory message as the celebration of Shualid has been registered as intangible heritage by the United National Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO. Shualid Festival is the third World Heritage registered by UNESCO after the Gedeo Cultural Landscape and the Bali Mountains National Park this year alone. The registration of this heritage by UNESCO is believed to help strengthen Ethiopia's tourism development, in addition to appropriately protecting the heritage. For the fourth consecutive year, Star Alliance has announced its victory as the world's leading airline alliance at the esteemed World Travel Awards. The announcement took place at a gala ceremony held at Dubai's iconic Burj Al Arab. Earlier in the North American edition in August 2023, the Star Alliance Los Angeles Airport Lounge achieved a remarkable milestone by securing the title of North America's leading airport lounge for the fourth consecutive year, further solidifying its status as a leader in airport hospitality. Expressing his gratitude for these accolades, Star Alliance CEO Theo Panagoutolia stated, "We are truly honored to receive the World Travel Awards for the fourth consecutive year. This achievement is a testament to the relentless dedication of employees within the Star Alliance network who strive to provide consistent and seamless travel experiences." The World Travel Awards, now in its landmark 30th edition, aims to recognize, reward and celebrate excellence across various sectors of the travel, tourism and hospitality industries. Graham E. Cook, founder of the World Travel Awards, stated, quote-unquote, "Congratulations to Star Alliance for winning World's Leading Airline Alliance 2023.
Following the paraders from the Amhara region are the paraders from the South Nations, Nationalities and Peoples region, constituting of Kambata, Tambaro, Donga, Burji, Konso, Basketo, Gofa, Oida, Ale, Yem, Kore, Hadia, Gamo, Gidich, Zaise, Murle, Braille, Hammer, Koeigo, Baja, Zamai, Nyangatom, Malay, Bodi, Dasenej, Dima, Mercy, Kara, Ari, Benna, Erbore, Kusume, Mosie, Mashole, Drashe, Mareko, Kabena, Gurage, Wolaita, Gedeo, Halaba and Silte, all beautifully lining up to show their cultures and traditions. What an amazing show, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome back. An event commemorating the inscription of Bali Mountains National Park by UNESCO was held in Bale Robe town at the presence of senior federal and regional authorities. In an opening remark she made for the gatherings, Minister of Tourism Ambassador Nasisi Ali congratulated all Ethiopians, noting the inscription of Bali Mountains National Park would open a new chapter for boosting the untapped tourism potential of the country. Tigist Sarnisa presents a report compiled by Wagayo Muluna. Take a look.
Minister of Tourism Ambassador Nasisi Ali said on the occasion that Bali Mountains National Park features volcanic peaks and ridges, dramatic escarpments, sweeping valleys, glacial lakes, lush forests, deep gorges, and numerous waterfalls, creating exceptional natural beauty in the world. She called upon local people and scouts to further nurture and develop the park for exploiting the tourism resource. The minister also mentioned the incumbent has rendered potential attention for the development of the tourism sector, and she called upon all sector offices and stakeholders to further engage in promoting Ethiopia's tourism sector so as to boost Ethiopia's green economy. Negatu Mutima, Robe City Mayor, for his part, said that he's thrilled for the inscription of Bali Mountains National Park by UNESCO, hailing all bodies that took part for that to happen. He said his administration is carrying out efforts to boost revenue from tourist attraction sites in the zone like Sof Omar Cave, Dinsho Park, Dire Sheikh Hussein, among others. The mayor called upon both local and foreign investors to invest in the resort and other sectors in the city, mentioning that administration is ready to facilitate all infrastructures. It is to be recalled that Bali Mountains National Park projects a landscape mosaic of extraordinary beauty that is shaped by the combined forces of ancient lava outpourings, glaciation, and the recession by the Great Rift Valley. The property harbors diverse and unique biodiversity at ecosystem, species, and genetic levels, and 5 major rivers originate within the park, estimated to supply water and support the livelihood of millions of people in and beyond Ethiopia. UNESCO registered Bali Mountain National Park this September 2023 as tangible heritage of the world.
And finally, car buyers in many African markets still find that lower emission hybrids and fully electric vehicles are often unaffordable. But that situation could change thanks to several Chinese manufacturers that are now moving in. Chang'an Auto is one such company, bringing a new line of SUVs, sedans, and pickup trucks. Johannes Fentaun presents the story from CGTN Africa.
Most of the markets here are often priced out of accessing low-emission hybrids or fully electric battery-powered vehicles. Chinese manufacturers also have not really been present in the space in most African markets. But the latest in this tentative expansion is that of Chang'an Automotive with their launch in East Africa, which happened recently. Talking to CGTN Africa, Francis Abonal, Managing Director of the Inchape Africa, that have presence in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, and Djibouti, said the following about their activities in Ethiopia.
Things that Inchcape has been doing, particularly over the past 5-6 years, will be growing rapidly in terms of opening on new businesses in new markets, in acquisitions of existing businesses. And we'll continue to do that across multiple markets in Africa. Inchcape, we've actually been in Ethiopia for many, many years, more than 50 years. We will always explore opportunities to represent our strategic partners in multiple markets across the continent.
China has really intense focus opening battery-powered electric vehicles into the domestic market by dominating the area. In this respect, the managing director spoke about the capacity to replicate the supply and the demand for battery-powered electric vehicles in the 4 countries.
If you look at Chang'an, they've got the production scale, they've got the innovative technology, and they've got the model lineup. And the model lineup is a combination of internal combustion engine, it's also of hybrid and electric vehicle. The introduction and presence of Chinese brands, particularly within the passenger and commercial vehicle segment, is still at its infancy. So the opportunity that this strategic partnership creates for us is to be able to introduce this array of models, including EVs. So we're looking forward to the opportunity to be in the forefront of doing this, of introducing both internal combustion engine of Chang'an models as well as electric vehicles into each of these markets that will be representing Chang'an over the next couple of years.
Regarding the second-hand end of the market, Abonal expressed how this play out in East Africa.
So, as I said at the beginning, Inchcape, we've got our expertise in distribution excellence, in representing core brands, core auto manufacturers in all the markets where we are present. But we go beyond that. We've also built capability in terms of supporting customers in their life cycle ownership of their vehicles. And in terms of used cars, we've built excellent capability in multiple markets, outside Africa. But it's a segment that we're looking at very closely in Africa.
Transportation accounts for at least 14% of planet warming emission anywhere around the world, but the vehicles supply from markets often dominated by the cars coming from Japan and Europe or the United States.
Well, viewers, that's all we had for this hour's news edition. I'm Tabitha John. Thank you for watching. Have a great time.